Dud's up there with one of I think the worst games I've ever seen, and that's no disrespect. We got the win, and really that's all that matters.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more with you. I'm a little bit flat, to be honest. You kind of have a feel like you need a euphoria moment, and it just doesn't come out. The third goal we scored was absolutely fantastic finish, but it just felt completely flat the whole day. It's windy, the pitch is really challenging, and it's same for both teams. But it didn't kind of give either team a chance to play any decent flowing football. So yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to gut it out, and we've done that. So good.
Yeah, I think Easter Monday and Good Friday games are always difficult to play because it's out of the norm, isn't it? And it's kind of those back-to-back. Were you worried that the performance we gave against Basingstoke and how well we did that sort of affected today, or were there other sort of circumstances involved?
I'm not sure really. I think I'm glad that we've got the result. I'm glad the boys went to the wire with it. They've heeded my request about making up for Boxing Day because we let ourselves down in the last 20 minutes of that game by looking like we had never played football before, and we were completely leggy today. We finished strongly. We've had to dig in, and they've put us under plenty of pressure with their long balls, and for the most part we've fairly well dealt with those. But it's difficult all the time, just with the ball just being so bouncy and up in the air, and what I'm mostly pleased about is that we don't have to look ahead another 2 days with another game in our sights, because what an absolute disaster, with players struggling with injuries. Rio's come off today, and you're just down to the absolute skin and bone of everybody, trying to force them through the mill once more to turn out for that would have been an absolute disaster.
I think we were commentating, and Asa Hall got obviously the first, and he started like the Alamo, and it was a bit worrying there for a few minutes, for the first 15.
To be fair, I've not had any feelings of emotion for the whole game.
Yeah.
We went 1-0 down. I never felt like we were in any great danger of not getting something from the game, and Reece has worked his socks off. He's been fouled every time the ball's been near him. Somehow the refs managed to give him a yellow card, and I don't know, but honestly, it just feels like, what are you watching sometimes, Anyway, so I just don't feel like there's been any great euphoria today. I never felt we were out of the game. Didn't feel like we were under massive pressure. Just needed to just fall for us in terms of a couple of passes, find some quality, and that's what we've done.
Are you knackered?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been, but I mean, to the build up, Basingstoke, and then the Tiverton, and 6 points. More we can ask, and we can't say much more than that, really. That's all that matters.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we were kind of talking about how many wins we needed, how many points we needed. I think it would be really nice now to have a little reset. We're going to get together on Thursday and train, be ready to go again on Saturday, count up the bodies, see if we've got anybody a little bit closer to being fit that's not currently, and then try and see if we can win our 2 remaining home games and actually go 7 for 7. And hopefully that feels good for us, and we can get enough bodies on the pitch to do that.
Yeah, and I think we need to touch on our away performances this season. Obviously, Gosport to come. Hopefully we're safe and we can have a great day out that day. But is that something to look ahead to next season? I know we want to do the bulk of the work at home, but it's kind of, how do we turn what's been a turgid season on the road, really, with only 3 or 4 wins from it?
Yeah.
Is that something to look ahead to and plan for next season?
Yeah, we know it's always been difficult. Even when we played in the league below, we had a period where we struggled to pick up away wins, even against some of the there were some properly poor teams in that league at times, and you're still thinking, oh my God, how have we not won, or how are we struggling to win this? So the travelling makes a big impact on you. But there is opportunities for us to do better. There's, I'm sure that Carl will come in and try and steal them and make sure that they're prepared as well prepared as they can be. And the game at Gosport, the away game at Gosport, is not going to be a barometer of next season at all in any way, because if we can by some miracle win the next 2 home games, then really we're saying, can we finish with a really good, impressive points tally, and I think we've had 58 points one season, the first season in this league. We can't get to that, but could we get near to that? And what a turnaround! And that would make everybody feel much better about it.
When we finished the interview and I closed the camera last week, you went, "Oh, I forgot to thank the fans. I haven't thanked the fans." Today they turned out in numbers. They've been right behind you. They've kind of felt your passion, and a word to our fantastic fan base.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you for reminding me of that. It is absolutely phenomenal what they go through every week. The work that Jez has done driving them, the supporters up and down the M5 and beyond and into London. It's been absolutely brilliant to see, and I was glad to be able to go over there and give them a bit of a clap, and the boys all went over there and showed their appreciation for it. I will say it makes an absolutely massive difference to everybody. Even the heckling from Statler and Waldorf in the back of the stand sometimes, it's comical, but it makes a difference just knowing people are in your corner, and home and away, the support we've had since I've been lucky enough to take on the job that Mark and Jez have trusted me to do. That's the one thing that's just been absolutely constant. Everybody wants you to do well, everybody's wishing you well, so a massive thank you to everybody for that.
Yeah, and thank you to Dud and Peaks and the players. 6 points from a fantastic bank holiday weekend, and we'll look ahead to Havant, and we'll see you at Blythe on Saturday.
You might see me and Peaks at Blythe on Saturday, but we might be on our Magaluf celebration trip already.
Stay off Instagram. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike.